family. Let's talk about the act of mastering quietness when your partner is talking rash or angrily. How you can manage to be calm and quiet, not respond, yet not explode later. So you're quiet, you're calm, you're able to manage the situation, you're not planning to explode later to also prove to the person that you were offended. Now, forgive me that I have to tip towards the women, because sometimes they are the receiving end where the man wants to talk and complain, maybe, just talk angrily. And the woman also wants to fight back by talking back. Now, you can actually handle that situation by not talking back and yet enjoy your peace. Enjoy your peace. Now, if you're a man and unfortunately you're going through that, you can also apply some of these tips that I want to talk about today. So, how do you deal with a partner who is talking angrily and rashly, just, it's like almost every time, like regularly, the person is talking, the person is almost annoying you every time, and yet you are fighting so hard to maintain peace between both of you? What are the tips that you can employ to help you manage the situation better so that you don't explode too and the house is on fire? Number one tips that you have to employ is master the skill of not talking in your mind. Master the skills of not responding to whatever your partner is saying to you in your mind. That will work both ways, and I will explain. Now, if your partner is talking to you and in your mind you are responding, you will not be able to deal with the situation, because you are quiet in your mouth, but you are not quiet in your heart. As long as your heart is talking, as long as your mind is talking, you can't deal with that situation. So if you must deal with that situation, you must first of all master the skills of being quiet in the heart. And I will tell you how you're going to do that before the end of this video. So if you are quiet in the heart, you are quiet in your mouth, you are better able to manage the situation than when only your mouth is quiet, but your heart is reacting, your heart is talking back, your heart is answering back your partner and throwing words at your partner. Now, the second aspect you need to deal with before I tell you how you should keep your heart quiet is you don't plan to answer in your mind before a situation happens. How best do I explain this? Now, I'll give a scenario. There are some people who sit down, and even when there is no quarrel, they are not with their partner, they are discussing in their mind. If my partner does this to me, this is how I'm going to answer. Or better still, they are already fighting in their mind, they are already fighting in their subconscious, even when the partner is not there. So your partner did something wrong to you before, while you're at work or you're alone, you are fighting with him or her in your mind. So in your mind you are busy, in your mind there is a fight, in your mind you're already cooking up a plan on how you are going to respond to the person, or how you are going to fight the person when the person eventually comes up and acts anyhow or acts in any way that he or she has done before. As long as you have that kind of fight alone, you will never be able to win this battle with your partner to gain peace. So you need to deal with that fight as well. You need to stop fighting. You need to stop, seeing your partner in your imagination and fighting with your partner in your imagination. It's a difficult thing, but it's achievable. You can actually do it. You can stop fighting in your mind. So when those thoughts comes and you are having a discussion Yes, you're having a discussion in your mind of how you are going to respond to this person. This person did this to me before. If he comes like this or she comes like this again, this is how I'm going to respond. And you're already building up anger for a situation that happened before, but you are building up in preparation for the future. If you are doing that, building up conversation in your mind to respond to your partner in the future, you will always have a fight with your partner. So learn first of all to handle that kind of fight, that subconscious fight. I hope you understand what I'm explaining. That subconscious fight, when you are already planning in your mind of how you are going to fight, handle that. So when such thought comes to you, distract yourself, get yourself busy, get the thought out of your mind. Push it out, push it out. The more you push it out consciously, the more you discover that the thought will lose power in your mind. And the moment the thought loses power in your mind, it eventually disappears. But if when the thought comes, you give it room, you sit down, you meditate on it, you think about, you ponder on it, you will not be able to, take the power away from that thought. What does happen is that the power overshadows you, and then when next you're having a conversation with your partner, there is a fight because it was already pre-planned in your mind. Now, on the aspect of dealing with not answering your partner, now this is physical. The person is before you, the person is talking to you, and you're offended and you feel like reacting back, you feel like talking back, you feel like, but because you want peace, a part of you want peace, a part of you want to fight back. But because that part of you that want peace seems to have a little more control over you, you're able to shut your mouth. But you're not able to shut your heart because you are angry. So what do? This is where prayer comes in. This is where real prayer comes in. You ask the Holy Spirit to help you to be able to see the weaknesses in your partner and even feel sorry that the person is being controlled by emotions and anger like that, so that you can enjoy peace and not be reacting back in your mind when the person is talking. So when the person is talking, you are calm, but not idle. So when the person is talking, you are praying silently in your heart. Holy Spirit, help me. I do not want to respond. Holy Spirit, help me to be calm. Holy Spirit, keep my heart calm. Give me your peace. So the person is talking, but you are not paying so much attention to the hurtful words the person is using. You are busy with the Holy Spirit in your heart. As long as you are busy with the Holy Spirit in your heart, you are not internalizing the words the person is throwing at you. You are not internalizing the tone with which the person is talking to you, because you can get offended that the person is using a high tone to talk to you and you may want to react. So when you are discussing, having that internal discussion with the Holy Spirit, you are not so much as internalizing the tone, the harsh tone the person is using. You are not internalizing the harsh words the person is probably using towards you. You are calm. But let me tell you that you don't master this in a day. It's like going to the university or going to school. You don't gain your certificate by just entering the class one day. You just enter the class today and then they give you a certificate next day. No. Mastering the skill of being quiet when your partner is talking and being at peace during the talk and after the talk is a skill you gradually master. When you start it, the first day you do it, I promise you that you will not be able to master that peace. You will still be talking back in your heart. In fact, after the conversation, you may still be in anger, like you're angry. But the more you practice it, the more you engage the Holy Spirit, who is your helper, to help you not to respond, the more you discover that you are no longer responding. Not just that you are no longer responding, you are not bitter, you are not angry when the person is talking. You are sitting down there or standing there looking at your partner. The person is ranting and quarreling, but you are at peace. You are at peace. And then when the person is done, you are able to still talk with the person in a normal tone, like nothing happened. Now that's a skill that you master. When you are done mastering the skill, it will work so well for you for your health and for your sanity. And the bonus part of it is that it will eventually work on your partner. And your partner will eventually come to the conclusion of something has changed about my wife, something has changed about my husband. And then the person eventually start also, it's like the person is talking and you are not talking. And the person is not talking and you are still normal. And you still talk normally to the person. Now, the next time, after a couple of times, the person may try doing that for a couple of times. But after some time, the person is going to be like, how come I'm talking and she's not talking? How come I'm talking, he's not talking? And then the person will start talking to his or herself about that character. But if every time you want to correct the character, this thing that you are doing, you are talking to me anyhow, the fight will continue. You will never be able to gain control over it in your home. And the enemy will keep to capitalize on it to ensure that both of you are always quarreling, always fighting, and always, you are together, you want to be together, you want to spend time together, but you are not able to because the enemy has been able to, magnify your weakness, magnify your partner's weakness, and then both of you are not able to stay together. You discover that maybe you're on leave or you're at home with your partner, and both of you can spend a whole day, one whole day, sitting down together as couple. There must be fight. You fight with each other for hours. You reconcile, the next minute you fight again. You reconcile, the next minute you fight again, because you have not been able to develop this skill. If you develop this skill, it will give your home peace. It will give you peace. It will make your health relaxed. I hope that helps. Until my next video, please subscribe, please like, please drop your comments, and I promise to respond to every comment that I see on the video. This is like a new channel. New because we have been here but we weren't really active, but now we are back and we're active. So let's build this family together. Until my next video, bye.